Things are starting to get really spicy in the world of Pokemon Legends Arceus. Let's take a look. Yo, whoa, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Dan, aka aDrive. I'm bringing you guys a brand new video today, and today we are diving into the world of Pokemon Legends Arceus and even Pokemon Sleep, believe it or not, as there's been some new data mines and rumors that have been floating around the internet regarding those two games. We're gonna break it all down for you guys, and this is officially, I'm declaring it right now, the start of leak season. It's happening. As if we haven't been getting leaks and insider information for the last few months. I'm declaring it right now that it's beginning. Show some love, hit that like button down below, and of course, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. You don't want to miss out on this epic information on the channel. I want to let you guys know that I will do my best to use silhouettes and avoid massive spoilers in the titles and stuff like that, so you'll be safe here. But if you watch my videos, just be prepared that I'm going to be spoiling things, because I'm excited about this game, and that's how it's gonna go down. If you haven't done so yet, you guys go to teamshiny.com and pick up some awesome merch. We dropped a ton of new designs. You can pick up the starter t-shirts and many, many more. Seriously, just go check out my website, scroll through the shirts. I'm sure you'll find some that you love. And right now, if you use code Arceus, you get 15% off if you pick up 3 t-shirts or more. So that's pretty awesome. But without further ado, let's dive into the news and everything going on with Pokemon Legends Arceus and even Pokemon Sleep. So the first thing we have here is Poke Experto reporting on that Pokemon Go version as references to a new peripheral code named Wena. It could be the Pokemon Go Plus associated with Pokemon Sleep. And diving in a little bit further into the Pokemon Go code, there's actually multiple references to Sleep. So it seems as though there's gonna be connectivity between Pokemon Go and Pokemon Sleep, and this is the first kind of whispers we've seen of it since some domain name adjustments a few months ago. If you guys remember, Pokemon Sleep was set to be announced and released in 2020, I think, and it kind of got pushed off, and now they are seemingly coming out with it this year, it seems. So keep an eye out for that. I know a lot of people are excited about Pokemon Sleep. I personally don't care about it, but I'm gonna report on it until I at least find out what it actually is, because I feel like no one even really knows. Further on, switching gears back to Legends Arceus, Eclipse has posted, the person who sold BDSP copies to randoms is receiving Legends next week, it seems. Now, for those who don't know, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl began leaking at the beginning of November, about 2 weeks prior to its release date, which I anticipate Legends Arceus to leak fully about the same time period, 2 weeks prior to release date. We're really not that far away, guys, when you think about it. We're, what, 23 days, that's 3 weeks. There's a very high likelihood that by the end of next week, we will actually have Pokemon Legends Arceus leaks of the data mine of the game itself, and all it takes is one person to get the game and start to put information on the internet. So you anticipate them to start being delivered to retail stores over the next week or two, and then from there, who knows what's gonna happen. People are gonna get it, and they're gonna post it everywhere, and it's gonna be nuts. And further, this Brazilian game journalist has confirmed that the information is valid, and several influencers around the world have Pokemon Legends Arceus on hand to publish their first impressions by the end of the week. The media also has the game, and they're ready to publish previews. So again, people have Legends Arceus, and it's not just, was it Christina Aguilera whose kid played it? I forget who it was. I feel like it was Christina. I think it was Christina Aguilera. It's not just them, right? Like, people have this game right now. Now, mind you, the people who have the game right now through official means like these different news websites and stuff, they sign NDAs. They sign non-disclosure agreements that make it so if they leak it, they get sued. But if Joe Schmo walks into a retail store and they sell it to him early because they just feel like it, Joe Schmo really doesn't have any repercussions of it, right? Like, there's not really anything they're gonna do to Joe Schmo. They could go after the store that sold it early, but if you buy it legally for retail price or whatever from a store that's willing to sell it to you, then you don't really have a ton of liability. So at the end of the day, we'll have to wait and see what happens. But again, I anticipate this to leak as soon as next week, if I'm being honest. Further, there's been a few images that were circling the internet last night of Arceus itself on the Nintendo Switch, maybe indicating that the game has already leaked. I'm gonna write these off as fake, but I'm gonna show them to you anyway. Here's a silhouette of Arceus with kind of a ring in the background. It's said to have shaped us in this new world. This could be like more of an intro sequence for Arceus. There's actually another image showing Arceus kind of the same thing. This is the Legends of Arceus, and I anticipate these to be fake at this point. I think most people have written this off as fake. It may have even been confirmed to be fake, so by no means am I saying that these images are real, but expect to see a lot of stuff like this over the next week or two as people try to come off as fake leaks because, I don't know, they have nothing else to do. They're trying to troll PokeTubers like me, I don't know. But I do anticipate getting some real stuff very soon. And I actually am still waiting on that trailer. I really thought we were getting a trailer today. We did not. It's very likely it's coming in the next few days. At the very least, again, going back to the fact that the publications and the reviews, they're gonna be posting their information soon as well. So they're gonna have to have some sort of kind of comprehensive, synonymous release in terms of information. So we'll keep our eyes peeled for that, but I'm gonna write off these 2 images of Arceus as being fake at this point in time. You guys let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. They may already have been debunked again, but I think they're fake, so I wouldn't hold too much stock in those. Further, Riddler Qu, who's been providing the majority of the information for us over the last few months, and is very much so believed to be trusted and legit in this community. I think if you're doubting Riddler Qu, I don't know what to tell you. They put out a couple posts regarding Pokedex numbers and typings. There's actually 2 different posts they put out, and this is kind of a teaser towards the various Pokemon and the new forms that we're going to be getting, and I thought this was pretty interesting. So the biggest takeaway here from this one is you have 899, 900, all the way to 905. So 899 is Weirdeer, 900 is Cleaver, you've got 901, which is in reference to a potential Ursaring evolution, I guess, or a side, like a Teddy Ursa evolution or a branch evolution to Ursaring, which has been rumored heavily. 902 is Basculegion, of course, the ghost and dark type. 903, I believe, is in reference to... I guess at this point, we're still a little confused as to what 903 is in reference to, if I'm being totally honest. So I guess the riddles still remain. Maybe that has to... It's not a split typing, so I'm not really sure. 904 is definitely in reference to a Qwilfish evolution, because there's another image that Riddler had posted regarding 211 and 904 stacked on top of each other, and it seems as though the Riddler is coming out and saying that this Qwilfish evolution is dark and poison, as is regular Qwilfish, it seems. So it seems as though that post that we had talked about Qwilfish potentially becoming a steel type may be written off at this point, as the Riddler, who is very credible, is coming off and saying that it is dark and poison from this image, assuming that that's the Pokemon that we're talking about. And then 905 still remains to be seen. Perhaps that has something to do with the new force of nature, which we're waiting to see what's going on with that in terms of the relationship between Tornadus, Thundurus, and Landorus, and then this new force of nature, which we're expecting to, again, be a part of Legends Arceus and kind of the map and how these Pokemon function within the game. Somewhere in here as well, we know that there is a new Sneasel evolution that has been talked about pretty heavily, and I think we're still waiting to figure out who this lady-like Pokemon is. Again, a lot of rumors pointing towards Lilligant, but I don't know if that's been confirmed. So even with all of these riddles and all of these leaks that have come from Riddler Qu, there are still questions left unanswered, and I anticipate getting some of those answers relatively soon. Again, I really think this game is leaking in the next 10 days. So I hope you guys are as excited as I am for leak season of Pokemon Legends Arceus. There's gonna be a lot to unpack and uncover on the channel here over the next few months, so I hope you guys are ready. Be sure to hit that like button down below if you guys enjoy. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. You don't want to miss out on our epic content, and I'll keep you guys posted here with the news of when this game leaks, what to look for, and much, much more. And again, I'll be mindful of spoilers and titles and thumbnails so as to not reveal things that are not officially confirmed by Pokemon. But otherwise, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Be sure to check out TeamShiny.com to pick up some awesome merch to swag out your closet for Legends Arceus, whether it be the starters or whether it be some of our awesome merch like our Umbreon and Mew t-shirts. Check it out. If you pick up 3 shirts or more, you get 15% off your order with code Arceus. So celebrate the new year in a new way with some sweet clothes. Thank you guys so much for watching this one. My name is Dan. I also go by aDrive, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.